It was near nightfall, and Starlight Glimmer and Trixie Lily were having an argument. Starlight tried to hug Trixie, but Trixie shook her off. "Come on, Trixie," said Starlight, "don't be like that." She'd had a few hay smoothies. "I'm sorry, Starlight," Trixie said, "but I'm looking for somebody a bit more brave. Somebody who faces her fears head-on, instead of running away." "I can be brave," Starlight protested, but Trixie only frowned, scrunchily. "I'm sorry, Starlight," she mumbled. "I just can't take this relationship anymore." Then she waddled away. Starlight sat down, looking like a defeated, done, terrible pony. Suddenly, Spike the dragon barged in. "Goodness, Spike. Is everything okay?" Starlight asked. "I'm afraid not," he said. "Well, what is it? Don't keep me in suspense." "It's a changeling," Spike sputtered. "I saw an evil changeling abduct a bunch of sea ponies." "Defenseless sea ponies, Spike?" "Yes, defenseless sea ponies," Spike shouted. Starlight felt a chill run down her purple spine. Sea ponies. Starlight and Spike ran along the darkening, foggy road. They took a shortcut through some back gardens, jumping fences along the way. They found an old, abandoned hay factory. Starlight looked inside and saw sea ponies, huddled together, looking frightened and cute. Starlight peeked around the corner and suddenly looked nervous. "That's not just any old changeling, Spike," she shouted. "That's Queen Chrysalis. The most dangerous changeling." "Tickling timberwolves, Starlight. We're going to need some help if we're going to stop the most dangerous changeling in the world." "Spike," whispered Starlight, carefully. "I'm going to need my guns." Chrysalis turned and saw Starlight and Spike. She grinned, looking dangerous and sexy. "Starlight Glimmer," she said. "We meet again." Starlight remembered. Yes. It was a long, long time ago. Once there was small, cute, smart filly sitting in a park listening to some lo-fi hip-hop music, when suddenly a dark shadow cast over her. She looked up and saw a strange pony. She took off her headphones. "Would you like some grapes?" the strange pony asked. Filly Starlight's eyes lit up, but then she studied the stranger more closely and felt uneasy. She didn't look like she had any grapes. "I don't know," she said. "You look kind of dangerous." "Me?" said the stranger. "No. I'm not dangerous. I'm the least dangerous changeling in the world." Starlight ran away, screaming. "You were a coward then," said Chrysalis, "and you were a coward now." "You ran away?" Spike asked. "I was a young child," mumbled Starlight. "What was I supposed to do?" She turned to Chrysalis. "I may have run away from you then, but I won't run away this time." Starlight ran away. I'm running away, but I'll be back, with guns." Chrysalis laughed. "I'm not scared of you." "You should be," said Starlight. Chrysalis held up a pair of guns. "Gosh, Starlight, she's got your guns," Spike shouted. "Tell me something I don't already know." "The primary export of Sequestria is custom-painted blind-back ponies." "I know that already." "I'm attracted to ponies," Spike shouted. "I see," said Starlight, disoriented. Chrysalis stared at Spike. Without thinking, Starlight lunged forward and grabbed her deadly guns. She held the pistols sideways and cocked them magically. "Prepare to die, you cow." "No, please," Chrysalis screamed. "All I did was abduct a bunch of sea ponies." "I cannot tolerate that kind of behavior," said Starlight. "Those sea ponies were defenseless. Well, now they have a defender, and that's me. Starlight Glimmer, defender of innocent sea ponies." Chrysalis grinned darkly. "Are we really so different, Starlight? You're not like these stupid sea ponies. You're a monster, like me. Aren't you?" Starlight fired 12 times. Chrysalis ragdolled like a plastic backing a tumble dryer, and then exploded. Starlight crouched over Chrysalis's body. Spike put his hand on her shoulder. "So, your guns did save the day after all," he said. As they walked out of the hay factory, it began to rain. Starlight saw Trixie under a street light. The rain hammered like Parasprites. "Is it true?" Trixie asked. Trixie, asked Starlight, how long have you been? Trixie put her hoof around Starlight. Long enough. Then you saw it for yourself, she said. I killed Chrysalis. Several cutesy ponies waddled past like happy ducks. You were their hero, said Trixie. The sea ponies bowed to Starlight. There is no need to bow to me, said Starlight. I seek no worship. The knowledge that Chrysalis will never abduct sea ponies ever again is enough for me. Trixie swooned. You're so humble and brave. Thank you, said Starlight. Does this mean you want me back? She asked. Oh, Starlight, Trixie said, of course I want you back. Starlight smiled for a moment, but a single magic teardrop ran down her cheek. Well, you can't have me. What? You had no faith in me, said Starlight. You had to see me murder a changeling to death before you would believe in me. I don't want a lover like that. But please leave. I want to spend time with the one person who stayed with me through thick and thin, my best friend, Spike. Trixie stumbled into the rain and vanished. Spike turned to Starlight. Did you mean that? I'm your best friend? Of course you are. She smiled. The two walked off hoof in arm. Suddenly Spike stopped. When I said I'm attracted to ponies, you know I was just trying to distract her. Right,